Cutie the bomb. Met her at a beauty salon. Had a baby Louis Vuitton under her underarm. She said, I can tell you rock. I can tell by your charm. Far as girls, you got a flock. I can tell by the charm on your arm. Said, I'm looking for the one. Have you seen her? My psychic tell me she'll have ass like Serena, Trina, Jennifer Lopez, 4 kids, and I gotta take all they badass to showbiz. God damn it. Why doesn't anything just fucking play when I need it to fucking play? Thank you. Thank you so much. You are now listening. You are now fucking rolling in the hoopty of podcasts, Faking It Look Easy with Rome Daily, a.k.a. Chuck Daly Jr., a.k.a. the Gentleman of Dirty Comedy. You set all this shit up and none of it fucking works. You set all this shit up. You get your camera going, you get 7 or 8 takes going, and then you just need to push play on your smartphone that's connected to your Bluetooth speaker, and none of this shit works. None of this shit works. Drives me fucking crazy. Drives me fucking crazy. Out of control, out of my mind, batty. It all is supposed to just be connected seamlessly and understand my vision and my passion and see what I'm trying to do. But no, one thing has to lead to another, and this thing's not working, and the headphone has more left and the right in it, and it's like, God damn. I am a man that just wants to create passion out of thunder and rain clouds. You understand? I don't want the drama. I don't want the labor pains. I just want the baby. But you know what? The world needs to be about...
I love you, dude. I love you, bro Montana. I love you,
More
Holmes.
love.
I love you, Broseph Goebbels. I love you, Machacha. I love you, Tico Brohe.
Let's hate.
And if I see Van Helsing,
Let's hate.
I swear to the Lord I will slay him. Ah, 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 ah.
Money.
More money.
Money.
Everybody's...
Money.
More money for everybody. Come on. We don't need the hate. Maybe if I had more...
Money.
I'd be able to afford better equipment with more...
Money.
But that's not what it's about. It's about faking it look easy from the ground up, from your bootstraps, son. It's about taking this shoddy little fucking operation all the way to the fucking top. Or just giving me something to do on Friday when I don't have anything else to do. Something to do, something to produce, something to be. Oh, something to be. Okay, I won't sing again. My bad. I apologize. But sometimes the spirit hits me. Anyway, faking it look easy. That's what it's about. Faking it look easy. We got to fake it look easy. That's why I'm not editing that whole ramble out. I could redo this thing for the 4th or 5th time, and I could hit the note exactly when I needed to hit it, and then it would, my song would come on right before the hoopty stopped like I envisioned it in my head. But no, we're going to keep that shit in there. Why? Because we're hit with a little bit of adversity. And what you do with adversity, you fake it look easy. That's right. Faking it look easy. When you're up against something, you're not where when you're not where you want to be, but you're going somewhere. Sometimes you got to fake it look easy like that. We're faking it look easy today, y'all. Thank you for listening. The Hoopty Podcast. I am your host. I don't remember if I introduced myself, and it's just me in the studio with your boy Malloy. On the ones and twos, the reds and blues, the uns and dos. It's your boy killing them today. It's your boy Malloy on the ones and twos. Thank you very much. We're recording not so live from DaileyJr.Studios. I actually like that, and that's the benefit of having your own podcast. Is coming at you not so live. I'll take the time to write that down. Coming at you not so live from DaileyJr.Studios. That's pretty cool. I like that. Something new has been added. Look at me. I'm going. Boy be sitting up here flossing, gig on the cover of Fortune, 5000. That's my phone number, and I got the hoe. Okay, got the flow down. Fizz at Platinum Plus, like Fizz at Dangerous. Dates: February 22nd, I'm in the Blackstone District, Omaha, Nebraska. March 1st and March 7th, I'm downtown Omaha, Nebraska. March 14th, I'm at the American Dream in, you guessed it, Omaha, Nebraska. Shoot 'em up, y'all. And I said I'm straight down. I get around, going for the Crown Town. I'm still trying to make Crown Town a thing. It's not working at all. Man, hey, I appreciate you guys for fucking with me, man, for sure. I appreciate you guys for fucking with me. Another way you can do that is to hit the hotline. I don't know what we're calling this fucking hotline yet. 402-205-1229. 402-205-1229. You'll get a voicemail. You'll get my pleasant little voice like you love to hear so much. Just leave me a message, man. Let me know what's going on with you. You're drunk on the weekends. You're not drunk on the weekend. You wish you could be drunk on the weekend. Yeah, I can't really edit or map it out right now, but it's gonna go somewhere. It's gonna go somewhere, just like all this shit in here. Sometimes you just gotta start. You just gotta fake it, and then it can look easy. Just like the title of my show. I just know it's supposed to be called Faking It Look Easy. That's what I do on stage. I fake it look easy. So that's what I'm doing in my closet. I'm faking it look easy. This morning is not looking so fucking easy. My hair is a mess. I'm out of control, but shit, let's fucking do this. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. So, I've been trying to get my head straight, y'all. You know what that looks like? I've been trying to get my head straight a little bit. That's why there's been no podcast for the last couple months. That's why I'm in here sounding like a mess and nothing's fucking working. I'm out of turn, y'all. I'm out of turn. I'm speaking out of turn. I've been living out of turn. Trying to get my shit together straight. Trying to get straightened out. So I appreciate you guys hanging in there, fucking with me. It still blows me away. Not that I'm doing crazy numbers or anything like that, but there's a significant amount of people just listening to this stupid ass podcast. And it's just me rambling and acting like a goddamn fool. But I try to make it entertaining. And really, it's just you listening to me live out my big city comedy dreams while I live in this small piece of shit, Omaha, Nebraska. 20, 30 minutes at a time. Who knows? Who knows how long it is? Maybe this one's going to be 15. Who knows what the point of this is? I don't even know. I tell you guys, I've always just kind of operated that way. I've always just kind of put my feet on the ground and figured shit out from there. So if you're part of the Faking It Look Easy gang, then hey, come along with me. If not, this is your last time listening. I appreciate you. Hit me up in a few more episodes. I may be better. I may be more listenable. The quality may be better. It may be a little bit more tolerable. But for right now, it's just me with all the appliances off in my little apartment and a couple lights on in the bedroom and the camera flashing like it's gonna die soon. And we all just trying to make it and get high, dude. Oh shit, that's what's up. But yeah, that's kind of been what's been going on with me. I'm gonna try to be putting out podcasts on the regular and shit like that. But you can count on that happening if you're gonna fuck with me. It's not gonna be. I thought it was gonna be like a regular every Friday kind of thing, but we're actually gonna switch that to Monday. So Mondays, you're gonna get your podcast. Not a lot going on in my podcast world anyway on Monday. Maybe all your podcasts come out on Monday, but all my podcasts come out on like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that kind of thing. So come out. I'll be there on Monday for you. I'm going to shoot them on Friday. So you're going to get a little bit of what goes on from the previous weekend. Last weekend, doing this show at a... it was was it a pumpkin patch? They call it a wine orchard, something like that. Somebody mentioned Trump negatively and the whole crowd went sour. That kind of place. The kind of place where you mention Donald Trump and everybody goes, what? And not in a, yeah, you get him kind of way. In the kind of way where it's, you're not talking about my president like that kind of way. So I'm no longer with that place anymore because fuck that shit. I don't want any part of that. If it was kind of one of those things where it was I don't know, man, like even on some political shit. But nah, man, this fucking crowd, man. You just meet crowds like this in the Midwest. It's just on some straight socio-economical racist bullshit, bro. And you just meet crowds like that. It has nothing to do with the place or anything. It has nothing to do with the place you're at. It's just, you'll just meet some crowds that are just like, all right, I'm not gonna like you because you're black. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna like you because you're a Trump supporter, is how it works. No, I'm just fucking with you. I rock with Trump supporters. I rock with non-Trump supporters, man. I don't give a fuck about that political bullshit. I don't even know why I'm talking about it now. Mainly just because if it's a crowd that's gonna get soured by a fucking political reference, whether it's left or right, you can count me out, bro. I want free speech comedy for everybody. I want to hear about nobody getting censored and no bullshit like that. So as soon as that happened, I was like, I gotta take this to my dudes at the podcast, bro. I gotta take it to my dudes at the podcast. There's been a lot of activity in my comedy scene lately. A lot of people coming, a lot of people going, veterans quitting, staying home, not showing up to open mics, not showing up to shows, people moving out of town. One of the biggest things that I've noticed though is the presence of younger comics that comes in as I'm becoming an older comic. So I hesitate when I say that because I can't believe I'm saying I'm becoming an older comic. I'm been in this game for 5 years now. Hit me up, I got a motherfucking that. I've been in this game for 5 years now, and that ain't shit in terms of perfecting the art of stand-up. People stay in this thing for 20, 30, people doing comedy for 20, 25 years, 30 years. People say you don't even find your voice until 10 years in. Don't even find your voice until 10 years in. So right now, the shit that I'm doing is just to reach a goal that I'm going to reach in 5 years. Oh my gosh. You think about it, man, that's almost too much to think about. But when I started, I was still a little bit late in the game coming up. Even when I started, I was a little bit long in the tooth. I was 30 when I started. I was on a show the other day with a kid who's 17 years old. Made me feel like an old ass man. I said, hey man, you're fucking 17 years old in my head. What are we doing right now with ourselves? And 17-year-old me, man, was in a world of anger and turmoil and trauma while trying to be the best person he was going to be while not even really knowing how to be that person. Just trying to live my best life in Bible college and not get anybody pregnant, really. 17 years old. Yeah, just trying to keep my hands to myself while my hormones are raging out of control because I want to be steadfast for the Lord. Working at Sonic. Making burgers. Delivering food to cars. That's what I was doing when I was 17 years old. I wish I had the wherewithal to say, hey, listen here. if I got into this stand-up thing when I'm 17, by the time I'm 27, that's 10 years. By the time I'm 35, damn, bro, look how many years you into comedy now. But I didn't, and they did, and so I respect those young men for it, and those young women who are getting into stand-up now when they're super young. Just stay out of the fucking way. Yeah, no, I'm just fucking with you. But seriously, nobody wants to hear your fucking math homework, all right? Nobody wants to hear your fucking Zoobly Zoo comedy bullshit, okay? Nobody, we don't care about that shit. We want to hear about the time the lights went out and you had to heat the entire house with an oven. You've never done that shit. Your parents have done that for you, okay? You're not fucking adults. You just think you're adults. The worst kind of adults and adults. It's an adult that thinks he's an adult. Ugh, gross. I'd rather be a kid for the rest of my fucking life. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid, motherfucker. Timeless. I'm immortal, goddammit. You got to cut my fucking head off to get me out of this world. Drag me underneath the earth. Pour it back on top of me. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. I'll be a Toys R Us kid as long as I live. Only place I'm not a Toys R Us kid is on stand-up with my receding ass hairline. Is in stand-up with my receding ass hairline, man. These lights make bing right off the top of my motherfucking dome every time I see a goddamn picture of myself on stage. It's like bing. But it's all right. We're all insecure. I'm just the first to admit it. We all self-conscious. I'm just the first to admit it. Comedy is a trip, man. Just terrible idea to get into stand-up. There's no money in it. Time goes way faster. You spend your entire day writing jokes in your head. It drives you crazy when you miss a joke and somebody else thinks about it. It's very, very torturesome. You feel like you need to get on stage when you just need to be at home resting, recuperating. You're sick, you broke your foot, you're still trying to get on stage. It's like a fucking addiction. Somebody put a comedy show on March 14th, 3.14, called the Pi Day Comedy Festival or some shit like that. They did that. It's a 3-hour comedy show. It's happening at the local strip club. It's going to be on 3.14 at Club American Dream in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, if you know anything about comedy shows, you may have caught that that's twice as long as a normal comedy show is. 3 hours. Most shows are an hour and a half or 90 minutes. Or 90 minutes, hour, half, 90 minutes. Not no fucking 3-hour comedy show. That's pretty out of control. But sure, I signed up to be a part of that. Why not? While I'm making terrible fucking ideas. I don't know why I do these things. February 22nd. Part of a comedy show in which nobody has showed up to the last 2 weekends in a row. We're going to do it for the third week, the third month in a row. No one showed up the first 2 months. We might as well try it again. That's another bad idea comedy to get you into. Yeah, and then I agreed to be a part of a comedy show. And I realized it's a comedy show in the middle of an improv show. Another bad idea I didn't get myself into. Not falling for that fucking trap. Not doing that shit. You gotta believe me right there. I am just trying to do stand-up in a way not that would make anybody proud or myself proud, but that'll just give me a little bit of money. Or a whole lot of money. No, I just want to be good at fucking stand-up, man. There's no feeling like the feeling of being the best at something among people who are devoting their lives to something. That's egotistical to say, and that's not the entire reason, but there's just a feeling there's so much learning that goes involved in the stand-up. Every time I get up on stage, sounds fucking weird to say, but every time I get up on stage, I come off stage a new person. I have shed something about myself. I have learned something about myself. I have learned something about other people. I have found some kind of way to bring back with me what I've found on stage, rip it out of there, and drag it off stage with me. I know. It sounds aggressive.
I love you, dude.
My bad. But what I'm saying holds true. The way I view stand up, you're constantly learning, you're constantly growing, you're constantly finding out new things about yourself. Even being a 5-year shit comic, open micer from Omaha, Nebraska, you're constantly learning about new shit. You're constantly finding a way to restructure yourself or mess with your voice inflection or change a joke to where it is a different joke now. So in your head all day, in your mind, you now have this version of a different joke. It kind of alters the way you think a little bit. You look at the world from the inside out. So instead of something funny happening, you don't just laugh at it. You found out why it was funny so that you may be able to tell somebody else and put that part that was funny at the end of the story so that it becomes a punchline, ending, closer. Thank you, Cleveland. Good night. Some people do this in their head all the time. Some people have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and either way is cool. But in my mind, this is just how things work. So it gets heavier. Heavy is the head that wears the crown, you know? That kind of thing I feel. Because I consider myself blessed. I consider myself fortunate. I consider myself special. It's been prophesied over me to just keep speaking. Don't let anything silence you. Just keep speaking. So I kind of, while I don't believe in, the Bible thing, I'm not crazy about the Bible thing anymore. I still hold on to that. Just keep speaking because your words are valid. Don't let things silence you. You know what I'm saying? And that's hard for some of us to do. And that's hard for me to do. And if that's you, then we're crew. Faking it look easy crew. That's us, man. That's gang shit. That's what I'm talking about. So I'm going to try to get these podcasts out on the regular. I'm a self-made operation here. If you listen to this, you're literally listening to a dream be supported. That's you. You're supporting the dream. If you're listening to this, you're literally supporting my dream. This is what I want to do. I don't want to wake up and some people have a passion to wake up and go code things in the morning. Some people have a passion to work on websites or to do other creative things. This is what I want to do. I want to wake up and I want to entertain people. I want to make people laugh. I want to bullshit with my friends. That's the only thing I've ever been good at in my life is waking up, entertaining people, and bullshitting with my friends. So the fact that anybody is listening to this at all is amazing to me. I thank you so much. Hit the phone line, 402-205-1229. Let me know you're out there. Let me know where you're from, what you're doing this weekend. Let me know what your plans are. How was your weekend? What did you get into this past weekend? What kind of gang shit did you get into this weekend? Shout out to Theo. But onward. We will continue to put out podcasts here at DaileyJr.Studios. We'll continue to keep the hoopty up and running. We will continue to spread the love.
I love you, dude. I love you, bro, Montana. I love you, Holmes. I love you, Broseph Goebbels. I love you, Machacha. I love you, Tico Brohe.
That's fantastic. That's amazing. a benediction for your leaving. In Bible college, we said benedictions at the end of very spiritual events. Sometimes somebody would pray. Sometimes somebody would say a benediction. A benediction is just kind of like words that hang over you, that fall on you while you're leaving, like traveling mercies. When we say good luck, you say traveling mercies. So a benediction for you for this week, for actually just for the show, just for just some shit that I believe that in myself, that I need for myself, that I have to put into myself. May you always have the will to prepare. May you never lose the passion to create. And may your mind have the vision to free your people. I'll say it again. May you always have the will to prepare. May you never lose the passion to create. May your mind have the vision to free your people. Powerful stuff right there. That's faking it look easy. May your mind have the vision that frees your people. May your mind have the vision that frees your people. A lot of times we sit there and try to wait for other people to do something or make some money that's going to get you out of a situation, or apply for a job that you should be applying to, or we just watch other people live our lives. May you have the vision. May your mind have the vision to free your people. May it be your mind, not nobody else's mind. May it come to life in you. May you have the strength to do it. You have the strength to do it. No one else. You don't look at no one else when it comes to making this decision. You stand up, poke your chest out, fake that shit look easy.
From 888660.
Shut the fuck up. Listen to this. Be fucking calling me no more, goddammit. Trying to give a benediction here. What the hell? May you always have the will to prepare. May you never lose the passion to create. May your mind have the vision that frees your people. That's what's up, man. That's where I leave you. I don't know what the episode is going to be titled. Probably Toys R Us Kid. So thank you so much for listening to Faking It Look Easy with Rome Daily, the Hoop to Your podcast. In conjunction with DaileyJr.Studios and your boy Shaboy Malloy.
Watermelon is fucking awesome.
That wino pea
That's
smell.
Rome. That is Rome.
Take shots at me all the time. Shaboy Malloy, thank you very much. On the ones and twos, the reds and blues, the unos and dos. We will be back next Monday. Count them up on Monday. And we'll have more from the life of a 5-year comedy veteran. We will have more from the world of stand-up comedy in a small town. We will have more beats to put your feet at ease. Thank you very much for listening. I'm your host, Rome Daily. That's our show for the week. Keep the change, you filthy animals. Did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? Proving nature's laws wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seemed, but by keeping its dreams, it learned to breathe fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from concrete when no one else ever cared.